Hey, what's up you guys? Zeus the DJ here with an unboxing video, and today I'm going to be unboxing the SteelSeries Arctis 1 wireless headset. I don't know if you saw that, but whatever, let's get into it. Alright, so I had to make a trip down to Best Buy earlier today because last night my Logitech headset that I had, I don't know if you noticed, but I have an empty space over here. That's where that box used to be, and you can check out my previous videos to see which headset I have, because right now off the top of my head I don't remember the exact model number. But basically I'll explain that after this unboxing, what happened with those headphones. Pamphlet, let's go ahead and open this and see what it is. You know, the owner's manual, whatever. Basically, thank you for purchasing our product. We'll open this up, and inside we are greeted with the actual headset. I like the way that it looks so far. I mean, it is all plastic build, which kind of sucks, but most headphones are plastic, or gaming headsets are plastic anyways, but some of them do have like aluminum and whatever. And I guess what's most important is that you have aluminum in the band here. I don't know if you guys can see the aluminum right here in the band, because that's normally where a lot of headphones will snap or break or whatever. So they do articulate one way, not so much the other way, but that's fine. So if you guys want to, you know, keep these down your desk like that or whatever, you can do so. Or if you have them hanging a certain way, if you have like a headphone stand. So basically what had happened to my previous headset, the Logitech headphones, it came with the phone jack input as well as a USB input, so you can use with the Logitech software to change the RGB and stuff. And basically the USB port went out on it, so I had to switch to the headphone jack, and that went out yesterday, so I had to get some new headphones. And the reason why I picked these up is because, and it kind of sucked that they didn't have them on display, so I haven't even actually tried these on, but hopefully they'll fit my big head. And they fit pretty snug. So they are around the ear cups, and they have this mesh material, which I really love, because if you go with the leatherette material, at least for me, for like prolonged gaming periods, you will get like kind of fatigue in your ear, and then, you know, sweat, whatever. And it fits perfectly, especially with having my hat on right now. Really comfortable, and it does isolate the sound on the outside. Inside here we have a leatherette band, and this is basically for, you know, comfort. The reason why I chose this headset is because, I mean, look, it says from the makers of the best wireless gaming headset, you know, as stated by PC Gamer. And it has like all these articles basically from these different sources saying that this is one of like the best headphones. So for instance, best high-end gaming headset by Tom's Guide. Digital Trends said best high-end gaming headset. Rock Shotgun said best premium gaming headset. PC Gamer says best high-end gaming headset. CGM says best gaming headset. Gizmodo says best gaming headset. Digital Trends best gaming headset. IGN best gaming headset. All these other different ones basically saying these are the best headphones or headset for PC gaming. And another thing too that I like about this is that it's compatible with multiple devices, so not just PC. So as you can see right here, it says PC, Switch, PS4, and Android, which is pretty cool. So I will get into that right now, and we will look at the little dongles that it comes with. So right here we have a USB Type-C dongle, and this will plug into your Nintendo Switch, or for me, I have a Samsung Note 10 Plus, and basically I just plug that in there. Boom, that's basically the wireless receiver that'll pick up the signal from the headset, and then I could use my phone if I'm playing, you know, Clash Royale, Clash of Clans, whatever. Those are pretty much the only two games that I actually play on my phone, mostly Clash Royale, and I've been playing that since it first came out. So I'm an OG. You also have the boom microphone. Not sure if I'm gonna use this because I do have a microphone in my on my desk, but this one is pretty cool. I mean, it's bendable to an extent. It's kind of like coming back up or whatever, but once you get it to the point, to the angle that you want it to be at, you have it right there. So that's pretty cool. You have a microphone mute and unmute switch right here, and it has a little click. You have your volume rocker, or not rocker, but you have your volume scroll wheel right here, volume up, volume down. You have your 1/8 millimeter headphone jack, as well as your USB input, so you can charge this, as well as I'm pretty sure you can just have it plugged in all the time also through USB, which I wouldn't recommend because, like I said, my last headphones, I know they're different headphones, they're Logitech, whatever, but micro USB always eventually goes out. So right here we have a USB to USB type C female input. So this, I'm assuming, I'm guessing, you would plug your PC or whatever, PlayStation, and then you connect the little dongle here to the USB-C female connection, so you have that there, and this is basically your receiver, like I had stated before. You also have your 1/8" headphone cable, and this looks pretty flimsy. I mean, this cable doesn't look too promising. And then also we have the charging cable, so it's the USB-A to micro USB cable, and that's what you would plug in to the port of your headset. And then this you could either plug into your PC directly or PlayStation to charge this guy, and then you can use it wirelessly. One thing I forgot to mention is that you have your power button right here, and this is on the bottom of the right side of the cup. Just a little, let's see if it has any charge to it. Okay, so there's some type of charge to it. Got a green light illuminated right there, so that's cool. So just to go over some of the specs of the headset, it has a 2.4 gigahertz wireless receiver, which goes up to about 30 feet. The battery on this is rated at up to 20 hours, so I will be testing that. I will be testing the distance to see exactly how far I can go with this headset. One of the main reasons why I bought it, wireless, all the awards that it says it has on the box, or not awards, but mentions and different articles and stuff about this being like one of the best gaming headsets there are. And then on top of that, the fabric memory foam cups that go around the ear, which is always a plus for me. So I will be testing this out, and I was gonna put this on this video, but I think it's already kind of long of me talking and blabbering and whatever. So I'm gonna make you guys subscribe. Click the subscribe button down below so you guys can check out the review video once I've played with this for the next week or two, and then just kind of go from there. So if you guys found this video helpful or useful in any way, go ahead and click that subscribe button to also see the future video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know which headset you guys have. I will put a link in the description below so you guys can check that out. Affiliate link, no extra cost to you, small kickback to me, so this way I can buy more stuff to review. Everything that I review is purchased with my own money unless I say so at the beginning of the review or unboxing. Sometimes I do have companies that reach out to me and send me stuff for free. It's been a while though. Yeah, everything I've been buying on my own. So there you guys have it. Until next time, peace.